Yeah, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for some real alternative comedy, because the next performer on this stage is Ben. Keep the jokes in comedy. Knock it on the head. Who's your lad? Pork on the table. Pat of the people. Comedy. Wanted to read me book. Couple of dodgy liberals at the back. And the students. It makes invaders love it to death. Would you welcome Mr. Ben Elton?
Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Lovely impression. By coincidence, I was actually going to do my impression earlier, my impression of an idiot, but you beaten me to it, so there you go, you know. Shouldn't have done that one in a warm-up, should I? You've all heard it already. Nice. You can see a comic dying on stage. Dig it, all right. No, but Chris is a serious professional, and he's constantly at work. I admire him. He's in constant demand at various job centres and magistrates' courts all over London. And, of course, he's a big star of Spitting Image. That's a well-known fact. He's very, very big on Spitting Image. He plays one of the puppets. And that's the reason he's looking a little bit edgy tonight, because he's not used to working without a hand up his bottom, you know. I mean, so you understand. But what I'd like to talk about today is jogging. Because I had a very unfortunate experience with a jogger the other day. I was jogged in Hyde Park. 1 second there was nothing. Next second this piston-limbed punter, chintzy little gold shorts. He's got a Sony Walkman wrapped round his head, playing Dire Straits. He's running in rhythm. He's got written across his tracksuit in studs, heavy muesli, and round his neck is a biro on a leather thong. Believe me, he's a hard jogger. And I wouldn't get out of his way, and he wouldn't get out of mine, because he's jogging and I'm not, and he's protecting his body, and I don't give a monkeys. So in the end, I lit up one silk cut in Hyde Park, one low-tar cigarette. I had Dunlop Shore Tread stamped across my forehead for a week. There were 50 joggers going, oh, look, he's giving us second-hand lung cancer. Let's go and jog him. Boom, boom, boom. I wouldn't mind, but they had all arrived in Rover 3 litres belching exhaust. I mean, there's so much lead in the atmosphere around Hyde Park, it's like strolling up the middle of a pencil. A little bit of social comedy goes down well. No violence tonight. We want a lot of violence and sex. Fair enough. Well, so do I. We'll have to wait till after. But anyway, one of the things that worry me about Keep Fit freaks is they're so obsessed with diet, and they insist on pushing it down your throat. You know, I mean, like the sort of person who eats one jelly tot and spends the entire afternoon going on about how naughty they've been, you know. Naughty. Basically, nobody cares, you know. And they've changed our diet, health freaks. I mean, the world is now awash with coleslaw. Coleslaw, not cold sores, but coleslaw, salad. Everywhere, coleslaw salad, ruining our eating habits. My local boozer has been turned from a very nice pub into a wine bar. Ruined it. You go in there, there's this huge glass coffin heaving with quiche and ham pie and coleslaw and various assorted salads. Any old root crop, bung a bit of mayonnaise on it, charge £1 a portion. Nice one, eh? Turnip salad, carrot salad, any old salad. Hey, having a party, spread a bit of mayonnaise on the grass, the buffet's on the lawn. It is diced cabbage. Coleslaw is diced cabbage. Believe me, I mean, we used to leave it when we were at school, you know. Stuff it under your knife, but now we're all eating it. They must be wetting themselves up in heaven, all the dinner ladies going, oh, you're eating it now, aren't you, middle-class brats? But the real problem is fast food. That, for me, is the real problem, not coleslaw. Why is it that no matter how much you crave a 3-tier big Whopper burger, a real one with all the sesame seed and the sauce, you always feel ill afterwards? Always, even though you want it. I mean, I think they drug them. I think they put a little drug in, you see, to make you crave them. I don't never mind an anti-heroin campaign. Let's have an anti-fast food campaign, eh? They told me how good a big king-size double-decker would make me feel, but not how bad. Why is it that everybody works down fast food jobs seems to have terminal acne? It's wrong, isn't it? Rows of people in little paper hats serving you with zits all over their faces. What's that about? Is it a staff requirement? Sorry, you can't have the job, you're not spotty enough, you know. I think that's how they do that special sauce that they put on the big, you know, the king. Oh, there we go, nice one. Bit of a sick gag, of course. Never mind the politics, you like it sick, eh? And when, of course, they do get their job, when they get their job and they get trained in American marketing techniques, because we've all got to be like the Americans now, American marketing techniques, they like to say, hello, have a nice meal, have a nice day, enjoy your meal. They don't understand that in Britain we like the direct approach, you know. Here you are, what do you want, sod off, you know what I mean? Because we're not hypocrites over here. But basically, fast food is rubbish. I don't know why they don't just flush it straight down the toilet, cut out the middleman, eh? That'd speed things up a bit, wouldn't it, eh? You go in your local burger, Whopper King, whatever, you go in there with a lovely seat shaped like ski slopes, eh? Burp once, wallop, you're under the table, eh? Very and then you've got the burgers in the plastic boxes. Don't know where the burger stops and the buck starts, eh? One blind bloke just ate a lot, didn't notice, you know. And then, of course, you go up, flush us a couple of Big Mac and fries down the toilet, will you, John? He says, sorry, sir, no can do. The YouTube's blocked up with diced gherkin. We're only serving liquids. Have you seen a fast food version of a liquid? You need an industrial suction pump to get it up the straw. There's people wandering around with bleeding ear holes because they've been sucking too hard. Everybody sucks together and all the windows cave in, eh? Imagine thousands of gallons of that floating out into the ports of Britain, eh? Ports of Britain clogged by a giant strawberry slick. Government complain there's no room for the radioactive waste. Yeah, a bit of politics. Good night. My name's Ben Elton. Thank you.